Coming to the plate now, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So in now for Chicago, Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And there's out number 2. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
From the belt, the pitch. Ian Happ will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that's
leading off the pick number 33, Lynn.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strike out there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses for ball 4. A second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out with the man at first. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chris Bryant.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
field in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Count is 2-1.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The pitch. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And there's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there. Stepping in now, Greg Deichmann, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lynn steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in, Luis Robert. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Sergio Alcantara. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Keenan Thompson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Lynn looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so
emoji
far for the
love
White
letter,
Sox.
emoji sweat droplets, emoji thumbs up, emoji hot
Very rarely
face,
does a pitcher
emoji
like
hot
this
face,
leave one in a location like
emoji
that.
check mark
That's a
button,
pitcher right there. He'd
emoji
like
love
to have
letter,
back.
emoji
He'd
hot
love to swing
face,
at that one
emoji
again.
zany face, emoji kiss mark, emoji check mark button, emoji thumbs up, emoji hot face, emoji love letter, emoji revolving hearts, emoji hot face. Who are you?
The 2-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. One out, nobody on.
Hello.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 33.
So bases are empty here with
Lance.
2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Lance Lynn. Now here's the
Emoji
pitch.
eggplant, emoji eggplant.
Swing, and he pops him up. Baez into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away.
JohnnySinge
The
gmail.com.
1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. White Sox leave 1, still down 3-0. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0. Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the
Get a
mound.
hold of me.
And he'll
Emoji
motion for the
Kool-Aid
bullpen. That's going to be all for
Emoji
Lance
1
Lynn.
o'clock. Emoji keycap.
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure.
Emoji Kool-Aid Bowl. Emoji 1 o'clock.
Number
Emoji
49
second
is
place
ready,
medal.
and he'll take the
Skipping the
ball
rest.
from the manager.
Emoji hot face. Emoji check mark button. Emoji zany face. Emoji check mark button. Emoji hot face. Emoji zany face. Emoji zany face. Emoji thumbs up. Emoji smiling face with hearts. Emoji smiling
Anthony
face with
Rizzo
hearts.
will be the
Emoji
first one
thumbs
to
up.
rate him as he'll
Emoji
start
kiss
fresh here
mark.
with the bases empty
Emoji
following the
sweat
home run.
droplets. Emoji love letter. Emoji revolving hearts.
Now here's the pitch.
Emoji cherries. Emoji peach.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
At the ball. One strike.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
MOG horse, MOG eggplant.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number
Ready
6.
once again, Greg Dykman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready now, Yohan Moncada, and through 5.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 51.
Into the box, Sergio Alcantara. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Keenan Thompson getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And it's fouled away. Cutter low, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
To the plate now, Luis Robert, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even in the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in now, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a pop-up now. Alcantara has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Right side hit hard, reined in, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down. Ian Wong is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 13, Ian Wong.
Liner in there for a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. At the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He'll go to the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Wade Miley gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 36, Wade Miley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. A diving try at third, but this is by him. A fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball one. Hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 3.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. The White Sox strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 45 is on. He'll take over on the mound in relief. Eight set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him.
Your attention, please.
Clint Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gun in the inning.
Frazier.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
The center fielder, number 6, Red.
Patrick Wisdom will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 16.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Cubs 7 and the White Sox nothing. Patrick Wisdom stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing right.
He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Alexander Vizcaino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alexander Vizcaino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Bryant is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting,
Leury Garcia will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Chicago get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Keenan Thompson earns the victory on the mound. Lance Lynn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.